Hello, I'm Yassine Zanari, class of 2023. I'm a sophomore right now and I'm going to be a junior next year. And I'm energy systems engineering and my hometown is Casablanca from Morocco.
And I'm Amine Zanari, his brother, Casablanca, Morocco, energy systems engineering, and I'm class of 24. My father used to go to a maritime school back at Morocco. And so for us, we grew up in like a maritime kind of field house. So my father would come back, like, oh, had a nice trip outside, went here, went there. And we were fascinated by the maritime world. And since both me and my brother always wanted to come to the US and like study here and be able to grow and become something down here, we decided to just follow in my father's footsteps and go into the maritime field. And we found out that Mass Maritime was a great school for that.
Well, for me, I think that the US gives us better opportunities, better chances, jobs, things that really you want to have after you graduate from a school. And that was for me the main reason why I came here. I want to have a really good life after graduation.
So for me, it was always a dream to come to the US. But then after seeing that he made the first step, came here the first year, I decided to like just go to the same school as him because first of all, he's already gonna know what's going on there. So it's gonna be an easy path for me to follow through. I like for me to integrate into the school. And now he's like giving me all the advice that I need to be able to go through it easily. I think that's the reason for me to come to the same school as him.
I personally chose energy systems engineering because after looking up about this major, about like all the future that I have with it, I really liked it and I just decided to choose this major.
And since both me and him have like grown up in the same house, we're both fascinated by math and the way we grew up in Morocco, like the system down there, they teach you like math as a fun subject. So energy systems are like the perfect one down here. And plus it's like a very good major and you can get easy jobs afterwards. For me, the regiment was quite different than him. So in the summer, he'd tell me like how orientation was, how everything was. But for me, when I came here because of COVID, it was pretty different. So it was challenging with the masks, with the new COVID restrictions, and plus with how the regiment already is. And so it was hard to adapt.
It was pretty challenging at the beginning, waking up early, getting yelled at, get used to some weird words that you've never heard before, especially for us. The English is our third language. So, but after that, I think you get used to it. After the first month, you're used to it. You know what you do.
But then after that, after you make like your group of friends and be able to like have people to rely on, for me it was my brother at first and then branched out. It was pretty easy afterwards, like you got used to it.
There's also little things that they were very different. Probably the food was one of them. Kind of miss the food. Even the way how you eat, the way how you even speak. Sometimes even how like to be polite here is kind of different from how you should be polite in Morocco. So those were pretty like different cultural changes that we had to go through.
It's very open back home. Like you go down the streets, everyone knows each other. Everyone knows like your family. They know what you like. They know what you don't like. But coming down here, like you see that people are different. Like you have to slowly approach them, like to be able to make discussion and stuff like that. And so for me, that was like the biggest cultural shock. Like coming here, having to like understand how people think, not like back home, like you already know everyone.
I was surprised how well my English has developed. I had a really bad accent when I first came. Now it's really changed. I think just talking to people, socializing with people makes it really easier for me.
For my culture and for my religion, I have to like miss out on stuff and I have to get like permissions and like to talk to the squad leaders and be able to see that they're friendly with you and like they're letting you like go out of like the regiment to be able to feel comfortable in your own cultural stuff. Yeah, I feel like they were pretty understandable about that too. And we're not the only ones. There's like multiple other kids from other countries beside us. There's Panama. I know a lot of people from Mexico. There's another Moroccan. There's an Egyptians. Like we're not the only ones down here or from other countries. So like to be able to come here and like find other people who were in the same struggles as you, that is like a good thing to see. And you can talk to them. They can give you advice. You can give them advice. I feel like it's a nice place.
Yeah, I would say since the very first day I came here, I wanted to be a leader. This is what the school is based off. It's based off a lot of leaders that you look up to since the first day and you want to be one of them. And as we two pioneers, first probably Moroccans to be here, I wanted to be that one Moroccan who would be the first leader here. And yeah, that's it.
You beat me to the race.